So on a cold morning, this is Shippy the Explorer. We have dealt with the snow, we have dealt with the storm, we have dealt with cleaning up and pathways clean, and we still have snow on the back. And what do you do for food? Shippy the Explorer is saying, let's do Jamaican cornmeal porridge this morning. Because on a cold day, that's the best thing to do. This is Shippy the Explorer, an extension of the cold storm day. And welcome to this station where we give you all the exciting tapes, our videos, I call them tapes, all the time. And here we are. And show you the pathway, how it is clean. And we're ready for breakfast. So, Jamaican breakfast, cornmeal style, folks, is about to start. All right. So,
I'll be cooking cornmeal porridge this morning.
okay. All right. No, clip it on.
Yeah, I'll be cooking cornmeal porridge this morning, Jamaican style. So I have this nutmeg. We can take the maize, we call it the maize. If you don't have this, that's okay. That's okay. We take the maize off because it's really spicy to give it a good flavor.
So,
And
so one
also
spice
a
is
little
in it.
piece, yeah, this is. Then we have cinnamon leaf. They dry. They're very dry. This is also dry. If you don't have these, that's fine too with your cornmeal porridge. So I'm gonna rinse them off a little bit. Put them in the pot. We're gonna make like a half a pot. And you can always add milk and add a liquid if it's too thick. The case.
That will pick you up enough.
Okay, we Jamaicans, most of us we don't measure. So this is about a half a pot water
So you're making a cornmeal porridge for about
porridge.
4 people,
Yeah,
4 servings.
4 or more. So I'm gonna turn on the stove on high because I want the pot boil up real quick. In the meantime, I'll start mixing oh, this here. So
When you see this, folks, you're gonna say, you're gonna realize that
go ahead and
the,
talk.
cornmeal porridge and gali and what's the other
Fufu
one? Fufu is the same thing. It's just that in Jamaica we
texture different.
same texture, same material, but in Jamaica what you're making a gali or gali? I don't even know the pronunciation. It's turned cornmeal. We got it from you in Africa, and that's what we ours is. But this is porridge, cornmeal
Soft.
porridge.
So I'm gonna use cold water, and about 1 cup to 1.5 cup of the cornmeal. Put it in the cold water because if the water hot, it's gonna like start cooking. I think that's the problem with the hogali. They put it in, mix it out.
The more you mix it, is the more it breaks down the membrane of the material, and it gets softer and softer. That's what happens. Not really softer, but it gets gummier, gummier. So it's almost like beating it or kneading it. That's
Just mix it out.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Mix it.
So you explain. Go ahead.
Just mix it with the cold water. When the water in the pot boils or start boiling, then you pour it in, but at the same time you still have to mix in order to not get it lumpy. You mix, and then you could probably turn on the stove a little bit because you want to mix it until it get a little bit, thick.
So why are you using yellow
Yeah.
corn?
Okay. You can use any cornmeal that you would like. You have some large grain one. I usually use this cornmeal because I like it. Indian head. Stone ground.
But it's yellow.
And this is yellow. Yellow rather than white. You have white cornmeal too. I grew up using this yellow one. So I'm going to wait until the water start boiling. When it start boiling, I'll just pour this in and we go from there. This nutmeg, it has the nut in it that you can crack and grate in there for spices if you want. If you can't tolerate nuts, you don't put it in.
So what other spice you put in this?
You can put almond, vanilla, any spice that you can tolerate. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put almond because I love almond in it. Some people can't tolerate almond, so you don't have to put almond in it. You can put vanilla if you can't tolerate, or you can put both if you can tolerate it. So this is the almond. I have to go get some more almond. I don't even see the vanilla bottle. Maybe it's finished.
Vanilla extract, little come back. Here, little one.
This one?
That's all we have.
This is almond.
Almond to almond extract.
No, I think it finished. I think it. So we have almond, and almond flavor it very good too. I don't see this almond up here. We get this from Jamaica.
We just came back and never buy any.
And you know who used to buy it.
No, we were downtown.
We don't see. Okay. I might have another one. Right, getting ready to boil. And even if you make a big pot, it's okay. You can have, and tomorrow you can have some more. If family member drop by, they can have some also. So don't spoil. It start boiling. So I'm gonna take time now and pour this in and mix at the same time. Remember, you have to mix at the same time because it will get hard.
Lumpy.
And lumpy. You don't want it to get lumpy, so you keep on mixing. And you can feel, it's all right, it's okay. You can feel it getting a little bit thicker. And you continue mixing. Continue with the mixing.
Now you have to remind them that if you use a whole cornmeal from the old days, which cornmeal is that? It takes a longer time.
In Jamaica, we used to cook this for a long time.
No,
Not
this but
necessarily that it take a long
it
time
takes a
to
long
cook.
time to cook.
Jamaican cook this stuff for a long time.
This is not. This is a quick cornmeal. I think there's another cornmeal that takes. I'm reminding her that we have a cornmeal in Jamaica that used to take more than an hour to cook. More folks. So I don't know which one is that. That's probably the maize. The maize.
Okay, I can feel it getting thicker. So I'm gonna turn the stove down and let it continue
You know, have your
boiling.
salt.
If you notice,
Touch of salt.
if you notice, getting thicker, thicker as it boils, it gets thicker. See it boiling.
And be
Okay.
careful when you boil. Is it explain that if you have it at a high temperature and it pops, the thicker it gets, it will pop, and that pop when it catches
Burn.
skin will burn you. So you have to keep the fire down at a low level, and it will mess up the place too. Popping all over the place. So it's when you're cooking on the wood fire. Cooking on the wood fire is more interesting because when it pops out into the wood fire, then it just burns off, you know. Turn it back up.
Down,
Are
not
you
up.
turning it down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
let me explain
it
to them.
yeah, turn it down and it take its time and cook. And when it's finished cooking, then you can add your whatever sweetener you like. I can add some almond in it now. Let's cook in little almond.
Almond extract. What about cinnamon?
Already. The powder, the cinnamon leaf already in here.
Oh, but you can tell them about the cinnamon
Well, I told them
stick.
that we dry it. So if you don't have it, you can still make your porridge.
Cinnamon stick.
It's in the bag too, the bag at the top. That's where I got the leaf from.
I have a collection of things here. Cinnamon sticks that I
It's in there. It's in that big bag, Laurel. I told you I
this
took.
big bag.
Yes.
The sticks that I.
Yes. I saw them this morning. That's where I took the leaf from. There's some sticks in there too. Hmm?
No, that's not the sticks that I.
Unless it's the other bag.
I'm looking for the. Oh, here it is. Hold it. Oh, cinnamon sticks works. The cinnamon is made from the bark of a cinnamon tree, and you can take sticks of the cinnamon, chunks of it,
Can smell it.
and we can use this. Here we are. Look at this. So we have this for, we just, even after 20 years in the kitchen, believe me, 20 years, You just take it out and smell it. You can smell the aroma. Beautiful smell of the stick. And you can take a little of this
Wash it.
and wash it off. Break it off. This. But if you want, what they do in the industry is grind this up into powder. And that's what you get the
Cinnamon powder, yeah.
Yeah. So you put
So if you don't have that, you can use your cinnamon powder too.
yes.
Yeah.
So you have cinnamon leaf, cinnamon stick, almond, vanilla. We couldn't find it,
Out of vanilla.
and that's the tropical spices, and the nutmeg.
Put it
What about
back.
the nutmeg? You didn't
I didn't
grate it
grate the
yet.
nutmeg.
Just a
If
little.
you have
Let's just
nutmeg,
show
you can.
demonstrate.
Okay.
So we're gonna demonstrate that.
And if it's getting thicker, you can always add some milk. This is almond milk, but you don't have to necessarily use almond milk. If it's getting too thick, you can use water too.
Or yeah, don't use no milk at all because
Uh.
in Africa I don't see you using the milk. If you don't have
So
the
you
fresh
could
cow's
put
milk.
your milk. Make sure it's nice and
This is sealed back in the bottle.
nice. Put a little bit more.
Get this. Alright, so this goes back in the shelf. Another prosperity. You can follow this morning from up here. That's your spice shelf. Look at the saffron. We don't need saffron this morning, but look at saffron. Just Jamaicans don't use a lot of saffron.
I think the Asian does.
Yeah.
Asian does a
Look
lot.
at that. Very expensive. I'll just take out one seed. Yeah, here's a seed. Okay.
But they use that to spice up meat
Meat.
and
Yeah.
all that.
We don't use a lot of that. All right, but we're back to the cornmeal porridge, folks. Why distract you? Why build in distraction?
Okay. So when it's finished cooking, you can make it cook for half an hour. Half an hour it should cook. Then we had some people like the condensed milk. So we're gonna add a little bit of condensed milk to it.
Let's
Some
demonstrate.
some nutmeg. Of course, I keep my little nutmeg thing up here.
That fall.
Just need a little bit.
Get back on it.
God. Okay, let me break this.
Let's show you how we do this.
That one drop.
All right, so this is how we break the nutmeg.
And I use my little bottle for almost everything.
So sometimes you break the nutmeg like that, and you
See
feel the nut.
seed?
If the nut is firm and not
It's good.
rot, then it's good. Then it's and the nutmeg we keep it for. We have a little grater. There we go.
And still, if you don't have nutmeg, it will
Just a
still
demonstration.
still good with whatever spices you put in oatmeal or any other cereal.
That's good. Oh, you say don't like. Too much nutmeg.
Okay.
Same technique as in East Africa, mainly East Africa. See, we're turning and we're turning. If we want, we could just cook this down and extract the water from it. And but in Jamaican style, it goes with the sweetened condensed milk. Here we go. Show it. There we go. And if it was me, I would put half a can of condensed milk in this. I like my porridge on the sweet side, but you don't have to. On this thing, see, that means we have a problem.
Maybe all them
It's not. This is some kind of a nut or something.
And if you don't have the condensed milk, you can add sugar or any kind of milk. I like to add a little bit of my creamer to it, give it a nice flavor too. So after this, I'll taste it to see if it need to be any sweeter. I'll add some creamer to it. Any kind of sweetening stuff would be good.
Sugar, honey, condensed milk, maple syrup.
Any sweetener that you can tolerate, that's good.
Or no sugar at all. See, is it?
Huh?
Suppose it's too sweet.
Not too sweet. Not with this alone. No.
Okay.
Not for you.
No, not for me.
No, this won't be too sweet. But I'll let you taste it. I put a little bit of water in the can so I can get all the milk out.
You see, it has moved from yellow to a lighter complexion now. And it's still on low fire.
Oh,
Cornmeal pop.
we got almost a full pot. And could have some. Get her car clean off and a bowl of cornmeal porridge. So what? I'm not saying anything bad. That's okay.
It's not popping. See, barely popping, folks, because the fire is
Turn down.
low.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you do the tasting.
That's to protect you.
See, nice and thick
It's okay.
and porridgey.
It's okay. I'll put.
Nice and hot for the winter. Cold winter morning. For me, this is okay.
That's okay for me this morning too. If I need more sugar, I know where to find the sugar for us. I know where the sugar bottle is. Don't think I don't know where it is.
Oh, oh.
Shippy the Explorer is also a sugar lover.
Okay.
There we go.
So actually, it's done. Really,
So you
it's
think
done.
it's done?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we share out 2 bowls of it, and we show you put a couple of spices, saffron. here for donkey's ears, we say. And we're doing three. Huh?
I'm getting the spoon, the label, to take it out. Pour out not from no pot.
Not with the three now.
Huh?
No two.
Okay, we'll need
Because it's gonna
three.
get.
No, I'm not pouring out that one. I just put the
Oh.
bowl there.
All right, sharing time. We use our serving spoon. I didn't see what it looks like. Come on. Okay.
Label.
Ladle.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name?
Don't let me say it again.
Okay.
Okay, so we ready to get it in the bowl.
So you see the consistency. It's different from akali or whatever you. What's the word?
Ogali.
Ogali. So this is porridge. You could put a strawberry on top, or raspberry, or a blueberry on top.
Yeah, we have blueberry.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Few
put some blueberry there.
blueberry.
Demonstrate.
You take the bigger one. This one bigger. Which one bigger?
Anyway, that's okay.
Okay, I think we have a few blueberry.
Any fruit? Well, not any fruit. Any what are those fruits you just use to decorate and make it.
If you want, you did ask for a little salt too. I didn't put salt, but if you want to put a little salt in it, that's fine. And I notice if the blueberry stay in the fridge, for a long time they will spoil. But if you put them in the freezer and put them on the hot cereal, they come back as good as ever. Instead of spoiling, you can save your blueberries in the freezer until you're ready to use it.
Need some more milk.
You can put some more in it, but for now it's okay. It's okay. That's it.
The fire is off.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Let me see you taste it.
I know you're going to say you want some more sugar.
So, 1 spoon for you. Let's taste. The taste is in the pudding or in the
I think
porridge.
that's yours.
We're gonna sit down. Ooh, the table is all occupied this morning with GoPro material. Electronics galore.
You want some creamer in it?
No, let's
Taste it first.
All right. And there's a technique. Talk about the technique to eat the cornmeal because it can be hot.
Oh,
Because I can't beat the other Mac.
all right. In order not to get burned when you're eating this cornmeal porridge, is to go from the side. Take up from the side because it's very hot.
On the side, the edge, top, side edge is the coolest.
And at the same time, you're
Test
going to
it.
cool it and test it before you eat because it's very hot. You don't want this to burn you.
One of those.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're going to want some more sugar though. You get the creamer.
She's enjoying it. Enjoying. Here we go. So Ship the Explorer now is gonna dive in. And
Shippy the Explorer love sugar.
sugar.
Love sugar
If
stuff.
it doesn't have enough sugar, I'm going for the sugar bottle. No, not regular sugar.
Real
Condensed
milk.
milk, folks. My friends. Those of you who know me will be laughing at me. But here we are. I'll tell you. Yes, need some more condensed milk.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the cornmeal porridge for you folks. And
Get
some
the
salt.
creamer because
Yes.
it will sweeten it up too.
There you are.
It will
I
sweeten
like
it
the
up
taste of that.
also.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, no, no. You take.
Okay.
I don't like creamer in my stuff.
Okay.
I'll go get my condensed milk. All right, so that's it for you this morning
Nice cold morning.
on a nice
Winter
cold
morning.
morning.
Nice meal.
Cornmeal porridge, Jamaican style. So, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you as we explore together. Take care of yourself and others, and let the rest of things roll. Bye for now.